Na, 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 na. It's too early. I'm gonna do a wake and bake. Hopefully, I get people to join me, come in, hang out, shoot the shit. It's so early. The sun's just coming up. Thought I enjoy a sunrise with YouTube, and yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna do a video drop soon. I'm focusing right now more on my school and my education and balancing. Editing the videos takes so long, editing and everything, that it's just such big projects every single time. So I try to throw out a good group of them, wait a while, grow out another group of videos. I am going to try my best to do videos where at least I would like to pump out a video a day. And when we get into bigger projects, that might be more possible. But the reality of it is either pumping out videos every day or at least accomplishing the one video a week, which is what I've been doing lately. So, or a little more than a week, once a week, but on my channel. But I have been keeping it upwards like once every 4 days, or like I was trying to switch it up with shorts because somebody told me, oh, it's all in the shorts. It's all in the shorts. Even though that channel recently started posting more videos in the shorts. So I think not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Um, but to be fair, they had like 2 videos for the longest time. And then when they had content that demanded to make a video versus a short that just would explain more, that was when they started getting more videos on there. And I don't know, maybe they got more followers when that was going down. But I do notice that with lives, you don't really get followers through lives. It's not really like something that will build. It mostly like already builds on your current community. So yeah, that's that's my takeaway from it. I don't really know. I don't know. It's too early, you guys. I am just like, I decided to have a beer for the first time in a year last night, and even that one beer, I'm feeling it so hard right now, and I was like, I thought that was just a very weird situation. Um, that I'm kind of going through right now. We. By the way, a lot of people are wondering how I went from the black hair back to the light hair, and it's because I used semi-permanent dye, and I just waited like forever. And this is pretty much from black. Like it does fade. Actually, I would say this underneath part here was just recently done black, and you can see like it's fading out now. I had some purple still in there when I threw the black in, so that's that purple that's still reminiscent, and you can see a little bit of the black in the ends. But no, for the most part, most of that black faded out. I have a few spots, like my hair looks like a muddy puddle of. It looks like a muddy puddle of rainbow. I want to go color correct it. The thing is, though, I'm trying to wait for more of this purple to fade and like all that undertone. Because what happens is I'll get like the top tone and it'll be all faded, and then the undertone will still be there. And I'll be like, oh, fuck it. I'll throw a hair color in it and it won't turn out exactly what I want. You really need to even out the colors in your hair. So when you're trying to go for one base color, it'll turn out in different hues. It doesn't look very good. So that's what I'm doing is I really want to go a fuchsia red. I haven't done fuchsia red in a while. It was the color I had when I met my man, and he loved the cut hair color on me. So I'm on the fence right now. I mean, if I always wanted to go back to blue, it's not like it would be hard for me to go back to blue. So that's the idea is I'm letting this fade out like crazy. I'm letting this fade out like crazy, and then I'm probably I'll do a dye video and show me doing fuchsia red, but it's gonna be an easy semi-permanent dye video, to be honest with you. So I like a good, I'll probably make it a short, just like a cool hair dye short. My last hair dye short did very well, so I don't have an issue, even though like the result was kind of spooky. My last hair dye video, all this yellow showed. I did my eyebrows. That really didn't work out. I'm glad my eyebrows grew back out. Here's the thing, a little tip trick for you if you end up bleaching your eyebrows and you're like, holy crap, it was too much. Carry Color on Amazon sells hair dye that's semi-permanent that fades out to like a gray if you're using black, and their browns are actually really nice and fade out to very pleasant non like green colors. Like you don't get a green after shade that badly. I'm not saying you don't get one at all, but do you see green in my hair right here? No. Why? Because it's a gray base, and I actually appreciate the fuck out of their black for having that gray base versus the more greener base that happens when you get semi-permanent dyes. They fade out, and then they look like this murky ass green that looks horrible. This does not. It will just fade out in like a gray hue to whatever color was underneath, which was like this purple and blue, that periwinkle colors I've been using forever, which I'm fading out so I can get more of the fuchsia red. And also I want to get the right colors in fuchsia red, and the only colors that we really sell here are like splat and stuff. So anything hair dye wise, I have to order it. That's another thing. Cheers. Wake and bake. Beautiful. I'm watching a beautiful sunrise right now. It's a very nice day. Actually, yeah, it's the other direction the sun's coming up from, but there's nowhere comfortable to be on that side, so this is like the chill spot for the morning. I have a chill spot outside, but it's freezing, and there's a ton of snow, and I don't want to, because it's cold. Yeah, no, it's really cold. And, if you have to, like, more power to you. I will send energies your way to help you through, getting through that. But I personally, if you have a choice, then I don't want to. I can't wait to go fuchsia red. I am excited. Alright, is anyone going to join me for this morning spree, morning schmuckathon? I'm also drinking some chai tea, too, so cheers. I'm trying to sit here and decide what the frick I'm going to do with my day today. Or I have a couple things I need to get done, but in what order, who knows? It's interesting because I was intending to, I'm so high. Those intentions were to smoke indica, maybe go back to bed and sleep a couple more hours. Now I'm subconsciously smoking sativa, so I think that maybe that's just me telling myself, oh, you got shit to do today. Like, fun story, my birthday is tomorrow, and it is tomorrow. Wait a minute. Let me see. Yeah, okay. My birthday's tomorrow, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do for my day. You know, that is an idea. Like, maybe I should do my hair for my birthday, and I'll be like a little uh birthday gift to myself. The thing is, though, the only dye that comes close is like this. The only dye that comes close is this splat color for red. And I hate it because it just gets, the formula's changed a bit where it doesn't get as everywhere as it used to get, but still, every single time water touches your head, it's just draining out of your hair like ink. And I've had it destroy clothes. I mean, Splat is not in my opinion, my favorite hair dye product, and I absolutely would not suggest it for anybody. But I am at the precipice of using it again just because I really wanted that red, pink, fuchsia color, and the way I obtained it was Splat. And every other way that I've tried to obtain it didn't really work out as good. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't really. Also, I'm trying to attempt this without putting any dye in my hair whatsoever because, funny story, you can only dye your hair so many times before it will just turn to polyester and fall off. And that's a lifetime warranty. That's not like if I say, oh, I'll dye it 4 times and heal it back to health. No, that's pretty much saying that this can only be dyed about 7 times in its life before it's going to become porous and break off within a pool. And it's one of those things where you'll have a lot of girls, they'll touch up their roots and then they'll feel the need to do the rest of their hair to adjust the color of where it's already at. And then they end up frying their freaking hair off because they adjust it, and then they're like, oh my God, why is 4 inches of hair all of a sudden falling off? Because your hair had a lifetime warranty of about 7 dyes, and I'm sure within a year you probably exceeded that 7 dyes. So now you're going to be rocking a new short haircut for the new year because you fried off half your head. So one of the things I was like, if I do dye my hair and keep my hair cut like in colors, one, I have to wait forever for the roots to grow out to give the hair time to heal, and then 2, I have to really wait for these colors to fade out and not force any of the colors to happen through bleaching if you ever have to, honestly, using a dandruff shampoo for like a week will do a pretty good damage to the color enough to where it would fade it out enough. There are other, like if you washed your hair every single day and used dandruff shampoo, it would fade out significantly enough to where you could actually dye it a different color. And that's one thing about semi-permanent dyes, is they can be manipulated a little bit with dandruff shampoos. I do believe, I've heard people mixing vitamin E supplements in, or vitamin E vitamins, grinding it up and putting it in. I don't know. It didn't make much of a difference other than just using the dandruff shampoo. I have a video on my channel where I've tried different methods, and I would say that the dandruff shampoo was definitely the best, but it's not going to take it in one go. So you're going to want to and it's not even going to take it if you sit there and wash it like 3 times in a row. It's just if you took 1 week out of your time, gave yourself a little bit more patience, you could easily fade your hair to a point where the color will be very vibrant and work out just fine for you. Now, I do admit that the first base layer of bleach really does need to be as bright as you can get it. It sucks sometimes because when I go for my roots, that's like a 2-time bleach. I mean, they are really dark and they don't take right away. And the first bleach, it's always like copper and then it'll go blonde. So unless I throw a 30 vol in, face like potentially frying the fuck out of my hair, but which you can see has happened before. So yeah, I am too tired. That's funny. I was like, I'm gonna smoke sativa and stay up and get tired anyway and go back to sleep anyway. Fuck it. It's the day before my birthday. It's my birthday weekend. I have a right to be lazy and do what I want. And I chose to come on here, have a little smoke. Excuse me. Cheers. Share some stories. I really want to do a meditation morning. I just don't have my my sound bowl. I don't have certain things I would like to have, like maybe my diffuser out and sound bowl and just a few things to help set the mood and atmosphere. I probably would do one. I'll do one soon, most likely. Meditation video would be nice. Change the things for sure. So I had meditation videos, and what happened was I used this rain noise that was recorded by somebody else, and I didn't think that the sound of rain necessarily was something that people would copyright, but I get maybe it's the quality of the sound is what they're copywriting necessarily. So I wasn't able to use any of that stuff, which really kicked me in the ass because I made like 17 videos about different ways of meditation. I really put a lot of heart and soul into those different videos. So I was really upset when I had to take them down. I'm going to put them back up. I'm going to put them back up because I like doing the group meditation videos. I just wanted, well, there's two different issues. One issue was, which is fine. One of the issues isn't an issue because I could just take the video and then do the audio separate and then combine them. So really, it's not an issue. It's just more of a, I guess, so to say, inconvenience. I really was hoping that the camera I got would have a good microphone. The microphone on it is fair, but it's not as good a quality, I feel, as like the computer, which I get, like I spent a lot of money on each component on the computer, so that's kind of why it's just a better quality all around. Even video quality all around, it's better, but this makes me more mobile, and it's waterproof, and it has a buoy that attaches to it. So God forbid if I'm out there on my kayak and I drop this fucker into the lake, guess what? It's fine, and I'll be recording the whole time, so I'll probably make good footage. But that's not going to be coming. Those videos won't be coming until the spring because it's too damn cold. We still have snow. It's freezing. I'm not going to be able to throw myself in a kayak right now and go in the lake. And the bay's frozen. And I promised my man I wouldn't do it if the bay was frozen. So, yeah, we're going to have to wait for shit to de-ice and de-thaw. I did want to go down and see if our part of the lake was frozen or not, but I love doing the lake videos. Are a lot of fun. So those will be more. We're also going to be investing in like fruit trees, planting a bunch of fruit trees, planning a bunch of building a greenhouse, it's going to be one of those inflatable tents. And we're just building a little like scenic area for us to hang out in the backyard where there's going to be a tented area. There's going to be a big fire pit in front of the tent. And then on the side of the tent, I'm going to build the greenhouse area. And then also along the side of the house, we're going to plant I want to plant about maybe 6 to 7 fruit trees, of peaches, pears, and we were talking about some apple trees. So, or maybe even just the apple and peach trees would be nice. So that's something that we're going to be investing in, as well as working for the fruit trees, harvesting the fruit trees. Hopefully, if we can get good crops, then we can become a little bit more sustainable. I've always wanted to do stuff like this my entire life and have a house where you can be sustainable and live and just, live off the land if you had to. It is a good situation to be in when you're around resources. So I'm so happy and excited. And having the camera might not be the best audio, mind you. I'm gonna have to jimmy rig that and figure out if there's like a mic option somewhere on it to where I can plug in a better mic for it. Hopefully, I don't know. I didn't see anything so far, so I'm gonna try again. But there's a will, there's a way. I'm pretty fucking stubborn, so we'll see. Mm-hmm. Cheers. Oh, now the birds are out to the bird feeder. That's another thing I need to do is get more bird food. They're all mad at me because the bird food's getting low. And when you start feeding the population, you gotta keep up with them because now it's your fault. You're contributing. So you could tell they're really hungry. They've been going ravaging on my bird feeder almost every single day. I have to fill it like every 3 days because the birds are really struggling right now. It shows on the bird feeder. Poor guys. It'll be nicer because during spring they won't be attacking it as bad. They'll have more food resources. I always notice when the feeder gets drained really bad, I try to keep up with it. When is this learn more? Uh-oh. I don't know what happened there. I saw like community guidelines and I was like, okay, do you give a list of all the words that we're not supposed to say? Because it was a big list, you guys. I was like, really? Really? Pandering, I don't think is one though. So it's one I might use quite often now. Let's see. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna smoke the indica. It's gonna make me tired. Because I got some chores to do today, and I figure I'm not doing this shit sober, so. And my back's gonna hurt after doing these chores, so. But the sooner I get everything ready in my house, and the sooner we can start having more videos and doing more for the channel, and really becoming invested into these projects we're about to start, which I'm excited to start because I've been trying. I'm gonna tell you, the struggle's real. Oh, we're setting things on fire. Hold on, sorry. Apologies. I'm setting the world is on fire. All right. I hate it when you're smoking. You pull it away, and little bits of cherry will just fly everywhere. Like, I don't need this right now. Ugh. Oh, I needed that. Cheers to YouTube. Ugh. More as it gets colder as you age. But I'm alright. I'm okay. I've got Man You Raised. I forgot who sang it. Man You Raised. Check it out on YouTube. Really good song. Stuck my head a little bit right now. Reminds me of my brother a lot. We've been going through a hard time in life, so it just makes me think about him. It's a good song to relate to. Maybe not for me, but for someone in my life. I really enjoy that song. Yeah. Good one. 26 minutes. Where is everybody? This room is bumping. No one's in here. I was like, this room is bumping. No one's in here. I'm lying. Cheers, YouTube. It's the end of the world and you know it, and poor people will fucking fuck. Wait a minute. Alright. Where's your... Okay. I just made my hair into a ginormous boot bud. He's okay. Yes. I bought this for my birthday, and it's like a blanket hoodie, and I love this thing because you could put it over your legs. I can't tell you, like, I used to be that kid that would put her hoodie over her knees. And there was one time my daughter did it when she was really young. She was at school. She was sitting on this bench and she had it like this and she tilted forward and couldn't pull her legs out fast enough. And she ended up smashing her face right into the ground. They rushed her to the hospital. Call me. I rushed to the hospital. She's all sitting there crying. And I'm like, what happened? And she's like, I tucked my legs into my hoodie and I kissed asphalt. And I was like, you know what? Mom did that exact same thing. You know, you live, you learn. Did you learn? Yeah, Mama, I learned. Alrighty. Sometimes you gotta kiss asphalt in order to learn. I guess. Or at least that's the idea on it, huh? Whoa. 1 second. I got a husky. My husky literally kicked her kennel door open like, bitch. She wanted out. I love my babies, my doggies. They're very loud, and they will wake up an entire household running around. You babies can wait just a little while longer. Good doggies, though. It's battery. Ooh. I was like, how much battery power do I have? Oh, none at all. Yeah. Oops. It's my bad. All that to empty an ashtray and I left it. Oops. And I can't do the phone now. Can I? No, that's not heavy enough. It's not heavy enough. Oh no. I can't hold the phone up. Or doomed, I tell you. I might be able to figure this out. I have ways. I have methods. And hold on. Mm-hmm. Look at that, I fixed it. I'm a fucking genius. Give me a medal for an award. Oh no! Ashtray. You know what? I'll just use this other cup. There we go. My hair is frizzier and frizzier and woo. I'm gonna turn into a poof ball. I'm already having a neurodivergent moment where I don't really want my hair to be touching my face anymore. I don't have a hair tie or anything out here. It might be like a smoke. Let's smoke. Go back to bed. Take a quick nap. Cheers. Wake and bake and let's go back to bed for an hour morning. It is Saturday. Uh-oh. Lighter is not lighting today. These damn birds are gonna have to make me go out in the snow. I wasn't able to drive out of the neighborhood yesterday. I don't drive in snow very well. My man, on the other hand, he's driven snow in his life. Me, I drove snow one time, crashed the car into a snowbank. I was never allowed to drive in snow past that point, or even give an attempt to drive in snow, because my first experience just was so bad. The worst thing about it was my first experience was after a snowstorm of 4 feet of snow, and I was at a ski resort with my late husband. And we were at like this marriage retreat situation. To be fair, he was a narcissistic bastard, so there was nothing saving that marriage. But anywho, he was in the mood or mode to want me to drive the car. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. I was okay with it only because after you get off the mountain, lower range, at lower elevation, it all melted off and it was fine driving. It was a beautiful scenic drive. And I had recently gotten my license, so this was a more joyous celebratory occasion for us to have. So I thought, fair enough, he's trying to be nice and just give me an opportunity, but it was dangerous what he was doing because I never driven in snow in my life. And we were at a ski resort up in the mountains at a high altitude. It just wasn't the opportune moment to teach somebody how to fucking drive in snow, I feel. You know, if you want to teach me how to drive in slow, give me a flat surface. Don't give me the fucking mountains. So we ended up going on this hill that was like a 75-degree slope. And it was down into this neighborhood, into this like old school, old German neighborhood. So the houses are very old. And if you hit one of these houses, it could be considered like a historical building, like hitting a historical building to them. So I'm trying my damnedest not to hit any of the historical fucking buildings that are in this town. We go down this hill, and I swear my foot was on the brake to the floor, and we were still sliding, and we started skidding and hydroplaning and used a 4,000-pound car down a damn hill. And at the bottom of this hill, there was a snowbank that the community had built that was like maybe about two cars high. It was a big ass snowbank, and we hit it sideways, and the car was like boom. Like, I mean, we hit it pretty hard. Come to find out, they built the snowbank because there were a few people later on earlier that morning that had gone down the hill and ended up careening right into the river, which was behind the snowbank. It was an open area where you could drive through right into the freaking river. So we were so fortunate and so lucky that the community built that snowbank and everything, because we hit it hard. My daughter was probably just an infant. She didn't know how to swim. Well, she could float, but in a car wreck, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, she was trained to float, but not really swim. So, yeah, we were, it was a scary situation. And for him to put me in that situation really frustrated the shit out of me, because I didn't want to drive. He knew how to drive in snow. I didn't know how to drive in snow. His idea was just like fucking shock therapy when it came to anything. Oh, you need to learn a fucking, if it had anything to do with you learning a new talent, or learning a new trick, or learning how to do something, yeah, no, he was very crazy about stuff. Alrighty, I've been on here for a minute. I'm surprised my phone didn't die. Oh, it's still, the battery's still pretty shitty. So I'm gonna get off live. Thank you all if you joined, and I will be seeing you later. Lose your mind and find your soul. Have a great morning, beautiful day, and I might do a live stream for my birthday tomorrow. So y'all have a good one. Bye.